All right, 2/2 2021 recap. Starting the day. Started off with SPY. Going into the day, I had my pre-market high here at 380. And then I had this pre-market low down here at 375.32. So I was looking for puts below this low, and I was looking for calls above this high. Switch over to the 1 minute chart. My first entry here today on SPY was right here at 944. Um, I bought in for two contracts at 339 and I sold them both for 371. I entered at 942, or excuse me, I entered at 946 and jumped out at 949. So I actually got in on this candle and I closed at the top of this candle. So the way this played out is you had your opening candle here at 930, great location, 20 near the 200, price right above the 20, and this nice 45-degree angle here. I love to see this formation. Uh, Love to see this formation. Textbook. Um, let's get rid of these here. So you saw price broke over this pre-market level with a lot of power. We even had confirmation on the 5 minute chart. Boom. Look at this power. Wow. Broke right through that level. Massive elephant bar. And you can see this had power for the rest of the day. This price never came back. Never came back in there. Stayed above that zone all day. It's a lot of power in that first 5 minute candle. So I saw it break it here on the 5 minute and close with confirmation, but I knew that I wanted to wait on some type of pullback to prove that it could stay above this pre-market level. Um, Typically here in this first 10 minutes, you could get a quick pop and a pullback. So I wanted to see some type of red action close above this level and then at some point get beat by green. Going back to the 1 minute here to better see my entry. So again, on the 5 minute candle, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the first candle here. You could almost draw it just like this. Just one big candle. We get that from Oliver Velez. He likes to do this. He draws that in. Boom. Look at this big green. Now you can see, I don't draw fibs, but I like to see like a pullback. How much is it going to pull back after this first run? If you go from the top of this green down here, came right back here to about the 38% level, which is a great level for it to pull back to and bounce. Let's get rid of this here. So you saw price came down, and then you had a very serious bounce right here off of the 20 moving average. Notice how it also got beat and closed over this pre-market level of 380. All right. So if we go back, this is at 944, closing into this is a 944 candle. So that means it's the 940 5 minute candle that's about to close. If we go back to the 5 minute, you can see that it's this candle here that closed. And then as the 945 minute candle opened, you can see it was instant beat. I love seeing this here close above the pre-market level as well on the 5 minute, just giving me extra confirmation that this breakout of the level is going to hold true. So going back to the 1 minute, this is where the 5 minute candle closed with a bottom tail closing above the pre-market level. And then I almost wanted to enter on this one, and it topped again, and I got in. I liked it. I knew I was going to enter here with my stop loss below the bottom of this red. Entered here, small red, boom, massive push up, I ended up closing here. So I got in at 339 and I closed for a contract price of 371. I held this play for a total of 2.5 minutes for what percent gain was this? This was a So I was in 946, out 949, bought in for 339, sold for 371. That was a 9.4% gain right here in 2 minutes. Could have held this for longer. It trended all day, um, but I got close to that 10% and I called it, especially after this quick excessive push. Second stock I played today is Tesla. Same thing. Let's start at the 5 minute, how I like to every morning. First thing I do, draw my pre-market high and low. We had a pre-market high here at 855. Then we had a pre-market low here around 832. Going back to the 1 minute. Tesla started strong. Same thing as SPY. You get this like 45-degree angle here with the 200 and the 20. That separation. Love this. It's a picture of strength. It's perfect for a trending day. Also loved where Tesla opened here, right where the 20 and the 200 are consolidated. And then you get this powerful breakout and you start to see this 20-200 separation. Could have taken high of day here on this elephant, but I knew this pre-market high was here, and generally I like to play outside of the pre-market range. Sometimes you'll see this hit here, an instant pullback and collapse. So I wanted to see confirmation that it could hold above this pre-market level. Ended up doing that, hit the pre-market level, dropped a bit, then you had another high day breakout. Boom. Could have entered here as well. I don't really know why I didn't. It was a perfect setup. But it ended up pushing a bit more and then coming back here to the 20. So I entered into this play at 10:03, which was here, and I exited at, or no, I entered at 10:05 here, and I exited in this same candle. So what I saw here is I saw this pull back to the 20, green beat red here, great bounce, could have entered here with a stop loss below the red. You had a pullback, but it kept going, right? This one here is almost a little fake out. This was full green beating red. You may have entered there and got scared on this pullback, but even if you entered here, you probably could have had a stop below this green. Saw this pullback here, then I saw this candle close. I knew that, hey, if green beats red and it closes off this 20 again, I'm in. So this candle closed and it pulled back just so slightly on this 10:05 candle, and that's where I entered. I entered at 21.15 on my contract price, had an instant push up, sold it for 23.30. Great scalp play here. Pulled back a bit more and continued to shoot up. Kind of upset at myself that I didn't take this high of day. I didn't take this high of day. And I also didn't take this high a day, this high a day, this high a day. Lots of plays there. But I am happy in the play that I did make here. Green beating red off the 20. Quick push for a 10% winner. In and out. Call it a day. Looking here at the 5 minute chart. On the 5 minute chart, you can see exactly what I was seeing. You saw this break of the pre-market high, and then you saw the pullback, and look how it closes. It closes above this level, and then you start to get a green beat red, right? So this green beat red and closed as a 10:05 candle open. I entered on this candle. You just can't tell because I entered on a 1 minute, but that 1 minute was the beginning of this candle. So I entered right here after this green beat this red on the 5 minute candle or 5 minute chart. So either time frame, you could have entered here once you saw this confirmation that it was closing over the pre-market level after significant green power, and then you got a nice green beat red relatively close to the 20 period moving average and right above this pre-market level. Great push here. Wish I held it all the way through, but happy with what I got.